Oxygen 30%.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Occupy Mars. So yes, we are back on Mars for probably what's going to be the final episode for a little while. We're on episode 100 as well, so we have made it to 100 episodes. Woohoo! 100 episodes is actually more than I thought I was actually going to let the series go on for. Like, I was maybe thinking, oh, people might not like it and stuff like that, and actually, to be honest with you, it snowballed into 100 episodes. But yeah, I need to take a break from the game as well. We can disconnect this because we're on 100% power on the rover and everything now anyway. This here can be switched to 16 kilowatt power, which will power up this full time, and everything in here is all hunky-dory. This will continuously produce oxygen and water for us. So if we're ever back here again, it will be back. But for now, we're actually going to head home. We're going to be homebound for a short period of time. It's what most of this episode is going to be, so we're going to mark up home. We're also going to take off our fob east fob for now. But yeah, we'll be heading back out here at some point again, hopefully. But yeah, we'll take off the track because we're heading back that way. It's going to be a long journey back. It's a good 12,000 meters. It's going to take most of today, in-game day, but yeah, that's you know what? Just because I can, we're going to take off our helmet. I haven't taken it off in a while, so yeah, we get to take it off when we get to drive home in the rover. So let's head home, shall we? Sorry for the dirty windows. We had a sandstorm in the end of last episode, so they are still a wee bit dirty. That's alright. But yeah, let's start heading home. What we'll do is we'll probably hit up home outside with normal view. But yeah, we're now going to travel the 12,000 meters back home, which is quite far actually. It's about 12 kilometers. We're heading home at about 34 kilometers an hour, which is going to take a few hours to do. In-game hours, that is. But yeah, I'm going to miss this place. To be honest with you, this place has actually been really good to us. I've really enjoyed playing this game. Don't get me wrong. The game has been great. The devs have been, to be honest with you, they've been pushing out a lot of updates really fast. A lot of things I've complained about in episodes, give them a week or two, they've actually fixed them. Sometimes I've started really complaining about them 1 week. But I've I do pre-record some of my videos, and by the time I actually the videos go live, they've actually patched or fixed something in. Like, for the longest time I was complaining about water bottles, about not being able to craft them. Like, obviously they're in the game, like, why won't you let us craft them? And I think that was a few weeks ago when I was really complaining about it, and then they brought out an update that week, that week actually, and yeah, they patched it. So now we can craft water bottles, and it's, to be honest with you, it's been amazing. Also, you can find them as well, which we've been finding quite a few of them recently. So yeah, they've been a life sent. Also, creating more oxygen bottles as well was nice. I'm going to talk a little bit about the things I want to see in the game. I want to see more end game stuff. Like, obviously, like, the game's still pre-release, stuff like that, I know. So a lot of the stuff's going to be when they bring it out type of thing. It's going to take a while. I know they need to work on it and stuff like that. I don't know what the thoughts are on it or what the plans are for the future. I tend to just read the blog posts they post out every now and again. The patch notes and stuff, or what's upcoming and stuff like that. So I would like to see it a little bit more, like when you get to like my playthrough length. Like, obviously we're at Sol. What Sol we on? Oh, I don't have my helmet on, so I can't tell you. We're at Sol something. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you from my notes. 1 second. Let me just get over this hill first, though. Yeah, because I stopped. Let me have a look. Nope, that's my Starfield note. We're on Sol 172. So, yeah, once you get to like Sol 170, well, not even that, to be honest with you, once you guys get to about Sol, probably about 120, you've pretty much got to the point of where things are starting to slow down in progression. Or working towards your goals. I think maybe it's like the tablet hunting as well. I think for a short period of time, like we were struggling to find some tablets, but I think maybe make the tablets a little bit more rare and stuff like that might just speed up like the longevity of somebody's playthrough. I'm not sure if that's, but every abandoned base you pretty much go to has a tablet. I think maybe cutting those down a little bit. Like, yes, this is my own opinion, but maybe cutting it down to maybe every other base has them instead of every base might be a wise decision. Also, maybe do something along the lines of like replayability. Like obviously, maybe once you've done so much, you can launch yourself into space, and I don't know, maybe you can take a couple of skills with you or something like that, and then you can re-land back down on the planet, and maybe it's a function, you same save, but plunks you down somewhere else. So like maybe it's obviously like if you've got like a heavy suit and stuff like that, you keep like those types of things, but then maybe you have to relearn how to craft the ATVs and stuff like that. Might be a wise thing, I don't know. I'm just spitballing something I would like to see, but obviously the developers of the game will have something in mind where they'll add more stuff in as they go. Vehicles, I think we've got like a nice group of vehicles. I think maybe it's having a little bit more use for like the motorcycle, the motocross bike, and the other vehicle, like the Tesla truck type looking vehicle. I think maybe it's having a few different options in those might be something wise, just to like have more options really. I see a few more bases here, which I'm gonna stop and mark up. But yeah, just having like some more options for the vehicles and stuff like that might be nice. Like I've got nothing wrong with the like the vehicles which they've added. I think the amount of vehicles is about right. I think maybe he's having an extra a couple of extra like extra rovers you could build. So like I can have like one rover like sort of set up as oh, we've been crater there. I think those craters actually might be actually really good. Like I think these things here will be where like Curiosity is. I recognize that crater name, I think. I'm pretty sure that's where like one of the rovers landed. But yeah, just having like a few more options really. So like what you can do with vehicles. Like I would love to have like one rover like permanently set it up for like just straight up mining. Like right now we only have one we can build, which is this one. I think at one point they did have it to where you can have more than one vehicle, or more than one rover I should say. But yeah, also maybe it's having the other vehicles, just having more like options with them. Maybe it's having more options for the backs of these as well might be a nice idea. So like maybe you've got like a bit of like a habitation module or something, or having maybe not a heavy rover, but maybe have a different type of rover what can be used for different things, and that's a massive hole. If I fell in that, I don't think I'll be able to get back out. I just want to get out and have a look at this. Put my helmet on. New location discovered. Very nice. Also, maybe jumping back in this game and having a look at some other bits and pieces as well might be nice. Yeah, that's just a hole. If I fell in that, I don't think I'll be able to get back out. Not good. Right, we'll get back in here. What we'll do is we'll take our helmet off. Also, when you're in the rover as well, I think like where it keeps on telling you that the pressure's dropping, like as you're using the oxygen.
External pressure dropping.
As indicated right there. I think maybe they can cut down on that. I think maybe when it gets down to about like maybe half. I think she says it a little bit too much. Like if she's saying it every now and again, I think I would prefer it. But yeah, just maybe she cuts down on saying external pressure dropping. Instead, I think it's like every tick on this, it'll tell you external pressure's dropping. I understand why it's there, but it does get incredibly annoying. I'm saying it all the time, and I have a feeling I'm going to get stuck here. Especially with the amount of lag which is currently going on. Which I'm trying to fight through and make sure I get down to the bottom of here where I know I'm going to be safe. There we go, and the lag's now stopped. We're back to normal. That's another thing I really want to see them fix, is the chunk loads. When you go in between chunks, I really want them to fix that. So, who knows, maybe it's the next time I jump on the game, they might have fixed that by then. But for now, we've still got really bad chunk loads. But I understand, like, if it's generating terrain, like, but to be honest with you, like, my machine as a whole is quite beastie. Like, she can handle chunk loads. Like, I've recorded and done a bunch of other stuff. To be honest with you, not even when I'm recording does it, so it's actually sometimes a bit worse. Like the way I record, I use a bit of the MVank stuff, so it uses like the sort of like the back end of the video stuff. It doesn't really affect my performance too much, which is really, really nice. Sort of just dumps the render frames like straight into my
External pressure dropping.
straight into like my record drive as it pushes it to the screen as well. I think that's how MVank works, or from what I used to read, that's what it sort of does. But yeah, instead of like rendering it twice, it just does it once and then goes from there. Right, let's stop. Let's mark up a couple of bases and then we'll continue home. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying my rambling. I know I ramble a lot, but yeah, I wanted to say some things before we end the Let's Play. Well, we're not really ending it. It's on pause. It's on a hiatus for a little while. But yeah, we're back to where we've been before now. So we've marked that base over there once before. I think we actually maybe came down this way. Actually, I think we went past this way and we went. I think we went a little bit more that way, the way I'm currently facing, than before. Yeah, we're going chunks, so I need to stop. I just need to stop until it takes control. It fixes itself. There we go, we're good. Just watch my frame counter for a second or two. But yeah, that's what I want to see in the game mostly. Is just, to be honest with you, it's mostly quality of life things. But then I also want them to work on more end game stuff. Like right now, we're end game stuff. Like we've done everything. Like yeah, obviously we can go do achievements and stuff, which I want to do. But there we go. We're going chunks again. Oh no, no, that can't be terrain gen. It must have been chunk. Sometimes you can tell the difference between terrain generation and. To be honest with you, it might have actually been terrain generation. That one. But yeah, I think we're almost back to where we were. But yeah, there's like places of interest around the map as well. I know where there's a few. Like right now where we are now, there's a few in that general direction to the south. There's a few of them around where our base is now. So Currently, there's good points of interest, like where I think you can maybe see like the curiosity stuff and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, I really want to go do those maybe, where we just go exploring and go do those. To be honest with you, what I was doing right now is just sort of just grabbing stuff to be able to plant. I want to build more plants. I want to do more things with plants, but yeah, we just didn't have the seeds. That's why I was more or less out and about like here. I think I mentioned before I wanted to do the whole go checking out the points of interest, but yeah, we actually never got around to that. It always seems that we actually travel faster going backwards than we do going forwards. I think what we'll do though is I think my base is around near here, so I'm just going to put a stop in. We're just going to jump off. We're just going to go see if I can see my other fob. Yeah, like look at these points of interest right here. We've got one here somewhere, and then we've got another one here, which I want to go see. You know what? Just to make it a bit easier to find, I'm actually going to change this icon to that, just so I know where that is. And I know there's 2 points of interest there as well, which will be good. Do I see my fob? I think my fob is a little bit further over this way, I think. I'm sure I changed the icon. Yeah, I did. It's here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go hit up this fob as well, because I want to go change the battery on that and expand it. So what I'll do is I'll track it. We'll head there as well. Have I got my helmet on? No. But yeah, we'll go there. We're going to go expand the battery just so it's expanded and it's there. It's not going to harm anything or harm anyone. It's just there for if I ever need somewhere to stop and charge. If I need to just stop and charge anything really. But yeah. Points of interest, I think going forward in this save, that's what I want to do. I think everything in this save now is set up to where I can go do them. I think really I just need to find like names of places and then figure out which directions from where, like from certain bits and pieces on the map. So I can go find them type of thing. So obviously, like, I want to go find like Olympus Mons. I want to go visit. I want to try and get as many achievements for the game as I possibly can. Like one of them is actually kill yourself in so many different ways. I think it's like 20 ways or something like that. So like you can die to like fall damage, you can die to explosions and stuff like that. You can die a lot of ways. I really want to go get that achievement, but it's one of those achievements where you need to sort of be end game, like we already are, and have a lot of things to kill yourself with. So, like at this point, we've pretty much got everything to where we can kill ourselves in whatever way we want. We can go get that achievement. I want to achievement hunt a little bit, meaning of the words. But yeah, that will be probably up and coming. I might even watch. I might even have to maybe jump on a forum or two and just figure out maybe. I can probably think of maybe about 10 different ways to kill myself. Like taking off the helmet and stuff like that out in the Martian atmosphere. That'll be one. One will be from like decompression or something like that. Another one will be like getting the jetpack thing, flying up and crashing into the ground. Will be another one. There'll be like a few more. Like going into like the rock crusher, falling into that and getting meat grinded up that way. That's another thing, like when they're building a multiplayer for this game, I want to know how they're going to do the like when people die thing. Like, is it that you're gonna have to run over to them and try and like heal them, or is it going to be something along the lines of like they've got to wait a certain amount of time and then respawn at the last bed location?
External pressure dropping.
So sort of a little bit like how Minecraft is. Like it's sort of like the way this works currently is sort of like Minecraft on like hardcore mode, where you once you die, you've got to like reload a save, or that's it, your save's done. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I sort of really want to play Minecraft again. Like, I just love building things. Especially with Minecraft, like you can build something. If you don't like it, you can rip it down and rebuild it. It's sort of the same thing in this game, but a little bit less like that. I really want to play with mods. I used to do a lot of modded Minecraft back in the day, but I don't know. I just sort of fell away from it again. But yeah, I used to play it like before it even came out. Like more or less how this game is now. It's like alpha. Like alpha testing. I used to play Minecraft in alpha testing. I remember Minecraft going from alpha to beta, and then it going full release. I literally remember the day it went full release. Like I remember when the Nether got added during a Halloween update, which would, to be honest with you, I can't even remember when that even came out, but that came out probably about 10 years ago. Around this time of year. So yeah, that was exciting. I remember the Nether being coming out and stuff like that. So yeah. I love playing games like in alpha like this. I like seeing the progression, but to be honest with you, like this game as a whole, like there's once you reach endgame, there's not much to do. Like other than go and viewing points of interest, which I do want to do, but I just don't have the time to do it at the minute. We're playing the games. We've also got like things like Call of Duty coming out and stuff like that. If I'm repeating myself, I do apologize. I'm not reading a script or anything like that. I'm just rambling while we drive home. It's like more of like a ramble home. I might just call this episode like Rambling Home. Might be a nice title. Some guys actually like just sitting there listening to me ramble, actually. I know one of my friends really actually enjoys listening to me sit here and ramble while playing Occupy Mars. And he just likes to chill. Chill while he does other bits and pieces, and then listens to me ramble in Occupy Mars. But yeah, nope.
Bad physical condition. Pressure drop detected. Helmet leak detected. Oxygen depleted. Low power. Hydration critical.
So that's one way of killing yourself, forgetting that you haven't got your helmet on. So, yeah, that's one way. So I can quick load, which means I'm probably gonna have to travel all the way back here. So what I'll do is I'll travel back and then I'll be back with you guys in a minute. So give me a minute and I will be right back. Okay guys, so we are back. This time we're going to put our helmet on though before we get out. We're back. I think we might have got here a bit quicker actually than we did originally, and I'm also now loading chunks when we actually get here. So I'm going to have to wait a second anyway. But yeah, talking about you know, killing myself various different ways just to get an achievement. Yeah, I think I'm at least 2 of those in already. But yeah, we've had a couple of mishaps throughout the thing. I did also try and press H to put on the helmet, but I think it was still going through like the animation of opening the door. Like right now I can't move my head. Now I can. I don't know if I could have accidentally tried and got it, but I think he was pretty much... he bit the ghost by that point. Anyway, so yes, we're going to put some battery expansions on this. Just so we've got it. It doesn't really cost a lot to put on the battery expansions. I think this battery will be more or less full anyway. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's more or less there. And to be honest with you, the solar panel will be more than enough to power up this anyway. I think by the end of the day it does fill it up 100%, but we'll just pop these battery expansions on anyway, just for if we ever need them in the future. At least they're here. We've got plenty of power over here. I'm not exactly sure how many more I need to put on. That's it. That's all the battery expansions on that thing. So yeah, it'll expand the battery a little bit. It will top up all the way to its max anyway eventually, just running off 1 solar panel. I think 1 solar panel is more than enough to power power that up. It's only 15. That does 45, so yeah, it's on the edge of doing it, but anyway, let's get back in here. Let's take off our helmet again. I thought we were going to spend a bit more time here than we actually did, so no. That is it. We're done here. Oh, I forgot we got the capsule. You know what? I'm actually just gonna go jump into the capsule for a second. I just want to see if there's anything in the capsule. I don't think there will be, but I just want to go check it out. Yeah, I think we actually maybe put a bit more of extra time in the day because I didn't really talk that much. We didn't stop at all either, so yeah, so this capsule should have oxygen in it as well. I just want to see if there's anything in the inventory in here. No, nothing. I thought there wouldn't be, but no harm in trying, right? There we go. And what we'll do as well is we'll just lock this up.
Oxygen source external.
I wish there was a bit of a little bit of more of a delay on that. So like even if you like pressed open, it would indicate like, are you sure you want to open this? You haven't got a helmet on. But it's so easy to do. I think I got lost in my head. I also need to take off the tracking for this. Well, because we don't need the tracking anymore. Also, there's a point of interest somewhere in this area. I've looked around it a few times when we've been here, and I can't seem to find it. So, I don't know. Maybe try again another time. Right, anyway, let's travel the 4,000 meters. It's a little bit less than 4,000, but yeah, 4,000 meters back home. We traveled quite far, to be honest with you. We've done almost a good 10,000 meters, which is, I think about like 10 kilometers or so. We've done about 10 kilometers in one day at about 34 kilometers an hour or so. So it's not too bad. There's also a huge crater here. I forgot about the huge crater. So we'll go around to the left. We'll swing around the left of it. I'll also go third person mode as well, so you guys can see a bit more. But yeah, that sun is definitely going down. That's another thing. I don't know if Mars has seasons. I don't know if like if Mars is a little bit like Earth, where it's slightly tilted or not. I don't really know. I should know because I used to do a lot of. I used to know a lot about Mars, but I don't know. I seem to have lost that knowledge. Probably because I don't really use it that often. Probably why. It's like one of those things. Like, you know, you don't use the knowledge you've gained. You sort of do lose it eventually. Yeah, I don't know if Mars is on a tilt like Earth is, to where you can get like seasons. Like if Earth wasn't on a tilt like it is, I can't remember what it is. It's like I think it's like a 20-degree tilt or something. Like the northern or the southern hemisphere, depending on what time of year it is, and where we are in position around the sun, we either get we get winters in the northern hemisphere because it's tilted further away from the sun, and then it's the same like in the southern hemisphere where at that time of year you'll be in your peak summer, where we're in peak winter, they're in peak summer, and then vice versa. So when we're in summer, which we've just come from in the northern hemisphere, everybody in the southern hemisphere is tilted further away, which means they're in peak winter. Must be weird for like people who live in like the southern hemisphere for like things around like Christmas and stuff like that. Where if you ever watch like some Christmas films, like they're you know, they're in the snow and stuff. Where in the southern hemisphere you don't really get that because it's well, it's summertime. I guess that must be weird around like Christmas time of year. I don't know if like if people in the southern hemisphere have like films they watch. Like I know like I have a few films I watch over Christmas nearly every year. One of them's like Home Alone and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really know. I've got some friends who live in the southern hemisphere. I should really ask, shouldn't I? Unless if any of you guys who are watching live in the southern hemisphere, and if you have any Christmas films you watch during well, so like the festive periods, what do you actually watch? Do you watch the same ones we do in the northern, or like where you got like snow and stuff, or do you actually watch ones which are more based in the southern hemisphere? Curious to know. Right, let's switch those around. Let's eat some food. Right, let's get some sleep, and then we'll wake up in the morning and we'll continue our journey. I don't really like traveling at night. It's a little bit hard for you guys to see, and it's a bit hard for me to see too. So we'll sleep.
External pressure dropping. Warning.
We should have more than enough
External pressure
oxygen.
dropping.
At least now, if I kill myself, we're actually going to be over here. So, right, let's jump back in the driver's seat. The sun's back up in the sky. Well, not quite. It's behind a mountain. They even did like the mountains right, like to where they cast shadows and stuff. Like I'm gonna say they did put a lot of detail into the game. I'm not gonna lie. They have put a lot of detail in. Like if the sun's behind mountains, it casts shadows, stuff like that. Like you don't really get that in some games. Like Minecraft, for instance, like they don't really have shadows unless if you put mods in and stuff like that. Even though that game's like fully released, I would have thought that game would have had shadows by now, but no. More talking about Minecraft though, it really makes me want to jump back in and go play. Spin my server back up again, just, you know, a new save and everything. Might be fun. Maybe just get some family members to join. Might be even more interesting actually. Oh, we're completely ground to a halt here. Frames are non-existent there for a second. But yeah, I have a fairly few young family members who probably actually love having a Minecraft server and playing. So might be a thing. Maybe set one up and we just grab a couple of family members and we'll all play together and have some fun. Be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. And who knows, I might be able to make some videos for you guys and just, you know, have some fun. Thing is with Minecraft, like if you want to just like throw your stuff away in the world and then go somewhere completely different, start fresh, you can. One good thing about like Minecraft, like it's got replayability like pretty good. This game, you get towards the end, there's not really much there. You're gonna, the only other thing is get a new save. But yeah, we're only 1,000 meters out now, nearly. Yeah, about 1,000 meters out. So yeah, we're almost home. Let's see what our power is on. Our power is pretty much good. We're almost out of oxygen though. But you know what? Just because we're almost out of oxygen, we'll start using oxygen out of our suit. New location discovered. Okay, cool. I didn't even know there was one this close. I don't even know where that one is. Right, let's continue to head home. We're almost there though. Yeah, like I think the next big thing they should add as a life, quality of life thing is oxygen for this thing, upgrades. You got the battery upgrades, which seem to be doing a really good job at the minute. We can see our wind farm over there on the right. You can see our other wind farm right ahead. So, yeah, we're not that far out anymore. I think what we'll do is we'll go maybe park this thing outside our main base, and then we'll start moving materials over. But yeah, welcome back home. And I think that's like another thing they need to add is they need to get the upgrades for like everything what's in the game. What needs to have like upgrades, like this has oxygen tanks. I think that needs to be added. I really want to know what they're doing with like the motocross bike and the other vehicle. I can't remember what it's called, but I really want to know what the plans are for that potentially. Because right now there's not really too much really to do with it, to be honest with you. So yeah, it would be nice to see that, see what comes of that. But yeah, I think the first thing we'll do is we'll pop inside. We'll go do plants. We haven't done those all week. And then we'll go from there. Anyway, we're home. Welcome back to the main base. I think that's like another thing I want to do is I want to go build another base somewhere. Maybe it's north or something. Wrong way. Yeah, we know we'll go the wrong way. Right, that'll do there. Here we go. We're home. Welcome back. As you guys can see, it didn't really take that much chunk out of our power at all. Oxygen, yes. That's one thing we're limited on at the minute. Right, let's go into the base. Let's go check plants. Don't think there's anything in my inventory I need to worry about. No, not really. Switch those two around though.
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
And we're up to pressure. So what we'll do is we'll take our helmet off.
Source external.
Alright, let's do what we need to do.
External pressure.
These things can come out of here. Look in they. Slow these bad boys down. Slow these down. Let's go check on the pumpkins. These things should be fully grown. No, they're not. Is it because they're not getting like enough water or something? Well, they're getting enough of nutrients and everything. Oh, they need a little bit more. Yeah, they're still not done though. Wow, okay, so we've been away almost a week and they haven't fully completed. These guys have though. Which is nice. Get these things moved out of here and moved to where they need to be. I don't think we'll need that though. Not today anyway. Yeah, we'll get plants moved, we'll get things moving around our base. We'll repair this tool as well while we're here. Actually, silly question. What growth bit are you on? Right, you're on 3, so yeah, you just need to get moved out of here. And what about you guys? Yeah, you just need to grow one more. So what we'll do is we'll move these first. I think there's a few next door as well. We'll grab. And we'll just start plonking them in here. Right, so just turn on all of this. And we'll just get the rest of these bad boys out of here as well. What we'll do is we'll go grab the ones from next door, which are probably there. I think we've got a couple of these in here on this shelf. Yeah, we've got a couple in here. There you go. Those guys should be also ready to move as well, but move them. This end shelf here can be turned off. It's not needed anymore. We'll just plant the rest of these in here. That's it. And what we'll do is we'll just increase this one because it's going to need more power and more nutrition. Water and nutrition, I should say. Right, let's get these bad boys out of here now, and we'll get these going in here. So these are going to have like their own patch right here. Okay, that's going to be everything for this one. Right, I guess we'll grab the rest of these if we can. We'll be able to. We'll move the rest of these next door.
Alert. Dehydration. Critical.
Okay, we're now critical dehydration, so we'll sort that out now. Means that water bottle is now completely empty. Right, there we go. Right, let's move these next door. Just plonk them in here. You should be fine. There we go. There we go. Right, and they can grow in here. That's them done as well. So, is there anything else I need to do? No. That should be absolutely everything. Accidentally hit the soil. Always leave that to 18. Just because as the soil level drops, it lowers everything down on the ground. I like everything's that high, more or less flush. Yeah, anyway, that's gardening done. One of the things we need to do today, I guess what we'll do is we'll go repair our grinder quickly. It shouldn't take too long. Love this space, I really do. Really want to build another one, but that'll come in time. So yeah, that'll be repaired there now. I guess what we'll do though is I guess we'll start getting things out of the rover and start moving them where they need to be. We'll just put our helmet back on. Guessing this is what makes the oxygen flow in and out, I'm guessing. Big tanks everywhere to flush big things there to move oxygen around. Right, there we go. Right. I guess what we'll do is we'll start bringing these inside. Start sorting through those. That oxygen tank can go back there, I think, right? Yeah, because that's the other one. This O2 tank can go there. These two can come out here with us. 2 batteries we're fine on. Right, we'll move these first, and then we'll start moving things out the back. Gotta wait for this to cycle again. Gotta wait for this to repressurize back up. There we go. Take the helmet back off again. Right. I think we only used like 2 tanks overall of oxygen. Right, so big circuit boards, they can come out because they can all go in here. And that's now empty. Medium circuit boards. I guess all these guys can just come out for now. We'll start filling up this bad boy. Should have room for all of these. It does. That's now empty. This one only requires 2, so we'll just take 2 out here. Do that. Another one can go there. That one can come out. That will go back into storage, and that one can go there. So they're all the small ones, right? So let's put the large at the bottom. Let's put the medium here. Actually, we'll put those 2 next to each other, and then what we'll do is we'll just start making another row like so. Right, and there's that sorted anyway. Right, let's go sort out our water bottles.
Water refilled.
Like so.
Alert. Dehydration. Critical.
We're good.
Water refilled.
Slowly refilling these 2 water bottles.
Alert. Dehydration. Critical. Water refilled.
There we go. So we used 2 of those. Our helmet back on. We'll go back outside. I'm pressing caps lock instead of shift.
Suit pressurized. Helmet.
I did turn it back off. Good. Yeah, I think this is really just mainly just sorting out all the stuff we brought back. For the most part. This one can go back here. So yeah, we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 water bottles. So it's about 1 a day or so. But yeah, we also brought some back. So this one can come back. This one can come back. That one can just go into our stores. They can stay. They can go into the back. These can all go back in here. Yeah, that's practically everything. I think we'll bring the seeds in as well, just so we know where they are. The medkits can stay out here. The rest of those, you know what, we'll bring those in as well. This can stay in the back for now. But yeah, we'll just slowly start to move things around, move things back to the proper spots. Don't know what other seeds we have, which is a little bit irritating, because I never really kept track of them. I think all my seeds are in here. Yeah, they are. So we've got tomato. We've got more tomato seeds now. I've got some more corn seeds. We've got a few of those now. We've got lettuce, which I think I've already got. Got a couple of apple, which I didn't have before. Actually, no, we did have a couple of apples, which is nice. We've got trees. We've got some more potatoes. We've got more beets, which is nice. This is the box I bring everything back from. So these extra ones here can just go in here, along with the extra battery. For now, all of my abandoned tablets go in here. As you guys can see, we've got quite a few abandoned tablets to last us a long time. Is that everything then? I think these are my 2 original O2 tanks, I think, actually. Are they? I don't even know. Let me just head outside and have a look. I don't think they are. There we go. No, maybe they are. Yeah, so we've only used like the 2 O2 tanks. How is that? So we've only used these 2 O2 tanks overall. Okay then. I thought we used a little bit more O2 than that. But no, I think O2 we're using at a decent rate. I think I went a bit overboard with the O2 tanks. I forgot this thing doesn't have actually anywhere for me to see outside. Right, let's take our hammer back off. What we'll do is we'll refill our oxygen tanks just so they're full. Then I don't need to worry about that.
External pressure dropping.
Right, so let's fill our oxygen bottle. Switch them out. Refill oxygen bottle. There we go, done. And I'll grab my grinder.
New item.
There we go, there's that sorted as well. So I guess we'll go back outside then, and we'll start moving some materials around. We'll just consume 1 more food. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll go outside and we'll start moving food around.
Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed.
Also need to change the white to a black or a grey. We'll do so. Yeah, we'll move everything out of here. We'll move it into there. Any overflow will be nice. Sort these out. So what we'll do is we'll just move those out. Put that stack. These can all come out. Now we'll split the stack. Split the stack. Put down a hit OK there about 3 times, and we'll split that stack as well. These can all come out as well. Well, we've got quite a few of these, eh? Right, what we'll do is we'll just start splitting stacks. So we've got enough. Repopulate the rows. Yeah, there's enough here just to populate the rows. Right, and what we'll do there as well is we'll move these first, and then we'll come back. Move them all in like that. We've got loads down here at the bottom. Probably need to get rid of some of those. We'll do the same for the solar cells. Same for the aluminium plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm actually getting lucky with this as well. There we go. And we'll take these. And we'll take them as well. We'll go recycle those straight away. Probably recycle those. Right, let's go do some recycling. Do I have stuff in my inventory I need to move? Yeah, I do. We'll move the stuff what's in the inventory, then we'll do the recycling. That's all recycling there now. Right, let's go in here and see what else we need to move or recycle. Didn't actually get a lot of pipes actually now that I think of it. They can go into the crusher. They can be recycled. They're all going inside or somewhere else. We'll move those in a minute. And go open up the pit and we'll drop those in. Try not to fall into it though first. Always makes me nervous. Right, I think I can just throw the silicon and stuff in here as well. It means I don't need to go back into the inventory. There we go. Recycling has been done. Right. Just now we'll move the last of the few bits and pieces in here which I normally move elsewhere. And then that's us practically home. That is us home actually. Like, we're ready to go back out again if we want to now, but we're not going to. This is the last episode. Right, my cement goes in here, is where I like to put it, along with my uranium, which I can't really do anything with. I've only ever found one rock of uranium. Ever. I don't know if it was just a fluke. There was only ever one. Alright, what we'll do is we'll just take our helmet back off. And we'll put the rest of the stuff in here, which I know I put in here. So that can go in here. That can go into the greenhouse. I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to interact with it. Let's recycle that. Right, there we go. There's everything sorted, really. I guess what we can do is we can go fill the rover back up with oxygen and power to 100%, just ready. And then what we'll do is we'll just go slap it on top of the rock crusher, I guess, until I need it again. And then that'll be it. Everything in here has been tidied out, correct? yeah, everything here has been relatively tidied out. Apart from these all need filling back up. But when we go back out, we'll probably do a loop around and figure out what we need.
External.
But yeah, that's it. We're practically done. That's what we'll do is we'll stop here. We'll turn on the right lights. We'll hop out and we'll go put oxygen in here. How much oxygen we got in here now? Already a lot. I guess that's like one thing. I'm not really producing a lot of oxygen, really, am I? I don't really need to. There we go. And then we'll just watch this go, or I'll just go, loop, and fully fill up. Give it a second or two. It takes a couple of ticks for it to do it. There you go, it's full. Does it all in one tick. I think they need to rework that as well, though. There you go. Right, let's go hook it up to power then as well. And she can charge up to 100%.
External.
Oh, I am not turning right enough. All right, let's hook this thing up. There you go, she's hooked up, and let me just do output. There you go, she's charging. What we'll do is we'll just close the door. That's it for that. That there's somewhere safe. I was going to move her over there, but it's going to take a while to charge. So we'll just leave it at charge. We've done everything else. We're pretty much done. There's nothing really else really to do. We've offloaded everything what I wanted to do. It didn't take us that long to actually get back. Surprisingly, I was going to expect it to take a bit longer, but no. That is it. I guess what I'll do is I'll just recolor this bit of the suit, so secondary color. There we go. To get that color in again. I guess what we'll do as well is we'll remove our waypoint because we don't really need that anymore. We're home. So, not exactly sure what the blue means, or the green even. I think that's the range of the antenna, I think. I was wondering what that was. That's out my wind farm. Right there. But yeah. We were quite far out there. I think we were all the way out over here somewhere. Is it here? Yeah, here. Where we were. It's farthest this way we've ever been in the past. Looks like we can go still quite far this way, by the looks of it as well. There you go. That, I think, is going to be it for Occupy Mars. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series. Obviously it's not going anywhere. It's going to come back eventually. I will be playing it again. We'll be back on probably in this save sometime soon. We'll probably go hunting for points of interest instead. Oh, I'm missing that there. Okay. And here. It's way down. Every time I come back to this base, I'm missing pieces of it. Like, we just replaced like this bit of the corridor, thanks to one of you guys actually pointed out where I can actually get the bits from for the base. I was close when I was looking, but not close enough. But yeah, I'm actually going to be, I'm going to miss being in this base. Hopefully a lot of the knowledge we've gained and learned and stuff like that in this, in the 100 episodes we played right now. Like, if we were doing just 1 day episodes like I did right at the beginning, I was only doing like half-an-hour episodes. Then I decided, you know what, let's go 1 hour. Let's do 2 full in-game days. Yeah, we would only be on. We would literally be on day Sol 100 or something like that, or less. Oh, Sol probably 89, 98. Sorry, 98. Not even 100. So, yeah. Well, happy 100th episode. It's been a long time, and yeah, it'll be a nice welcome break to have a little bit of a break away from this game. As always, we'll end in the blue room, which I don't really like. Nobody actually told me if I could actually change the colors in here or not. I think one guy joked about it, but I don't think he ever answered the question properly. That's all right. We'll figure this all out at a later date. But yes, if you guys have enjoyed the series, please do hit the like button. If not, the dislike button is right next door to that. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. But yeah, Occupy Mars will be back eventually. But for now, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this one right here. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.